You're watching the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. It's you, it's me, it's NRD. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is D. Welcome, everyone, to episode 166 of the Wrestling Nerd broadcast. We are here. We are almost 100%. I'm wearing my Kiss Me, I'm a Nerd shirt that I hope everyone wore on St. Patrick's Day this past weekend. Had plenty to drink, but not too much to drink, because if you drink too much, folks, a lot of bad things can happen. I've been to enough parties and enough events where I've seen people drink a lot and they fall or they stumble or they get knocked down, put down, gravity takes effect, all sorts of things. And then there's what Nick did, completely sober. So I'm just going to let you take the floor. What a transition.
Well, today, which is St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I know not why you're watching it, but as it's being recorded and stuff.
This is just vodka, sober. Straight Poland vodka.
Yeah, I blew out my knee pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's like bad enough that it's going to need any kind of surgery or anything like that, but I definitely had my own Shane McMahon moment, we will call it, where I attempted, and under my own advice, to a move that was completely banned. Should have been banned, but I don't know. I went rogue. I don't know what happened, but I attempted to leapfrog a baby gate unsuccessfully. I feel like, Linda said I didn't clear it, but I feel like I cleared the gate. Like, it wasn't the actual leaping that was the problem. I feel like I still got the hops, but the landing was not good. The knee failed me, to say the least, and I collapsed into the ground. But I'm all right. I'm here. I got it propped up, so I'm a little sideways today, but we're gonna power through this.
So what is it? You tear your ACL, then you run for vice president, and then what's no?
It was a little blown. I thought for sure that it was a quad blown out.
I get this text on my way home from work, and I'm just like, oh no. It's like, it's just going to be you and me. It's the D show, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's sad, as I laid on the ground, the first thing I thought when I was laying on the ground was, oh no, must have been how Shane McMahon felt at WrestleMania.
Man, is that dedicated of a Shane McMahon. I also had an idea. I don't know if Pro Wrestling Tees could do a baseball jersey for us, but we do a 2-pool baseball jersey for you, and then it's like all your company info on the back. That'd be fucking brilliant. There's your company shirt right there. 2-pool, and boom, all the company info. Oh, little baseball jersey action in the hot summer Florida heat. You're welcome. I'm one heck of a marketing guy. For more information, go check out DJ DaveCTheVoice on Instagram, everyone. Yeah, so I just want to say this before I forget, because we were talking about this off air. But folks, if you're looking for a great podcast other than ours, I highly recommend that you check out the Dark Side of the Ring podcast. Let's see, just Dark Side of the Ring Unheard. They currently have 5 episodes out, and pretty much what they do is they dive a little deeper into previous episodes, and they've even concocted a new episode out of what they had laying around. And by that I mean they made a Draws episode. Draws was featured in the Brawl for All episode and the Legion of Doom episode, and they kind of just came to tell his story through the interview they did there. So I highly recommend you check that out. It's very insightful. It's very educational at the same time. And it's also very entertaining if you listen to the New Jack episode. Now, I haven't told Nick about this great find that I found, but so they talk about they use all this unused audio pretty much from the Dark Side interviews, and New Jack tells this story about how he did this show, and a guy who was there with his son was like, yo, I'll buy your outfit off you right now. Like, I'll buy your gear off you right now. I'll give you cash. And he's like, all right, let me do the match and I'll come back and I'll give you no problem. So New Jack goes and does the match. He fights in his typical, like, torn up t-shirt and jorts or whatever it is. And rest of the match, when I gives it to the guy. No problem. New Jack is in the locker room and he's checking him for his belongings. He's like, oh no. So he has to. He runs and he tracks down the guy and his son. He's like, I need that back real quick. I need it back real quick.
I already know where this is going.
And turns out that New Jack forgot his cocaine or crack or whatever it was in the pockets of his pants. And he's like, that's why to anybody that ever sells their merch, clean out your pockets before you give it to somebody. And that's like how the Dark Side episode ends. So it's like, yeah, there wasn't like room for that in the Dark Side of the Ring episode on Vice, but like they're able to uncover and bring these clips to life. It's fucking great.
Do you think that like now that New Jack's passed away, if like he had that gear and he was able to pull out, and this is New Jack's crack cocaine that was in the pocket, is it going to add value? Does it add value to the piece and stuff? Like,
oh my god. Do you think you can get that? Do you think you can get some stupid and authenticity on that? Like, yeah, that's it.
Get it graded. Get the crack graded.
It's only an 8.2. There is a small, there's a small blemish here. Sorry.
He smoked the corner.
I don't know how that works.
This has already got off the rail.
Really has.
We miss Tom in New York. It's hard.
Yeah, Tom is on assignment. He's in New York City right now at a glasses convention, just living his best life, eating 99-cent pizza and meeting glasses influencers. And you know what's wild? Like you look at Tom and you think he's a very unique character. Tom blends in so well with all these photos I've seen. Let me make sure I get his handle correct here on his Instagram because I don't want to mess it up. And I'm not giving you Tom's his personal thing there. No. Yes, it is Tom's Got Glasses on Instagram. TOMSGOTGLASSES. Go give Tom a follow. Show him all the love he deserves. With Tom, we hope you're having a blast. We can't wait to see you next week. Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to remember what's on that sheet that you told me about. Oh yeah. So if you go back to watch episode 25, not the 25th anniversary of the episodes, we had guest Matt Nix on, one of the co-founders, creators, directors. He runs freelance wrestling in Chicago, Illinois, and they're having their 10-year anniversary. Is that it?
Yes, it's like a 10-year fundraiser.
Yes, so they're having a 10-year anniversary fundraiser. I think it's still going, is it?
Yeah, I looked at it before as of now, I don't know about.
Oh, by the time this comes out, it may have been gone. You may have missed it. But I believe the offer is a T-shirt, a DVD, and a really rad micro brawler. The best way
Freelance Jack is the micro brawler's name, is what it says.
I literally thought that it was just a character from that was it Heels on Showtime. I saw Jack and I was like, oh, Jack Spade, no thanks. But it's really cool. It's like a skeleton. Like imagine the Danhausen in a cape. I'm sure that's probably how they stole this mold and just put like a skeleton with a cape. And it's really cool. I don't know if it glows in the dark, but it's badass. I think
it's like their mascot or something. It looks like their logo had like the false face on it. So I guess this is like their
thing. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to bring it up right now, but
it's got a logo on the flag on the back. It's like definitely a unique micro brawler. I want to see it when it's done. $50 price point. I don't know if you said that already.
I did not. But yes, the 10-year fundraising bundle, anniversary shirt, micro brawler, and best of DVD. All proceeds benefit Freelance Wrestling Academy. Yeah, I don't know how well you'll be able to see that brawl. Yeah, that thing's cool.
I like it. I think it's cool. I don't know a lot about freelance, to be honest. I mean, because
we've had plenty of freelance alumni on here.
I'm waiting for him to come run Tampa.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We've had Matt Nix on here. We've had Big C Chris Castro. We've had Robert Anthony. We've had Frank the Clown.
That is true. It is true.
We've had some heavy hitters of freelance. So
maybe I need to get this for my
half that my best of DVD is just Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast interviews of the whole crew. So
that'd be a hell of a DVD.
Yeah, like I said, Brawler's dope. I don't need any more random T-shirts or DVDs, but I'll probably find that Brawler somehow.
Cool. Well, I like to see stuff like this. I hope more people do that.
Yeah, it's I think the AEW 5 years. AEW celebrating their 5th year, 5-year anniversary now. I don't know how the anniversary works out.
Who would they put out for their 5-year anniversary?
How about some Young Bucks that are like 2 different people? That'd be nice. Or like an elite bundle. Imagine you did there's your next 4-pack right there. Well, no, because now Kenny's out of the elite and it's Okada. Damn it. I was gonna say, imagine if you did fucking Kenny, Hangman, and the Bucks in a 4-pack similar to what they did for the major pod. I'd be down with that. But yeah, we got Okada.
Tony Khan with a cocaine noseberry.
It's a Tony Khan. Oh my God. This all explains a lot. You know who's fucking dad that New Jack sold that to? It was Shad Khan. And Tony Khan.
That's what started it all.
Oh man. Go Jags, baby. Yo, Tony Khan and Mac Jones are about to have so much fun. Tony, I can tell you this right now. Somebody lives in the Northeast. Not many numbers to analyze with Mac Jones. Dude's garbage. Just that simple. Also, fun fact, as we record this on St. Patrick's Day, if you think back to what the world was 4 years ago today, I'd like to let everyone remember that it was dark times 4 years ago. However, on this day 4 years ago, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers broke the internet and the world by signing Tom Brady.
Yeah.
We didn't just break the internet, we broke the world. God bless him.
Now you got Baker Mayfield. I like Baker Mayfield.
I love Baker. I'll say this: I didn't like last year. I said I was a Ryan Trask. I was like, nah, got him in the second round from Florida. He's the future right now. I saw the preseason game against the Jets. I was like, oh, look at him going downfield. That's a starting quarterback right there. Let's go, baby, Ryan Trask.
We have to get off football. Tom will get mad if he watches this and we talk about football. I could do this whole podcast on football.
Keenan Allen to the Bears. Caleb Williams going to the Bears. DDJ having a field day. A Justin Fields day. Who's going to Pittsburgh? I just want to say,
before we move on, that the Commanders got more back for Sam Howell to the Seattle Seahawks than Justin Fields. So that means that Sam Howell was actually more.
I was saying, what did they do with Sam Howell? I saw he was gone.
They traded him. They traded him to the Falcons. He's gone.
Wait, he went to the Falcons or he went to the Seahawks?
Or not, the Seahawks, not the Falcons.
Okay.
Your cousins went to the Falcons. There's a lot going on. A lot of moving pieces this year. Like you said, there's a whole other podcast, but Tom will get mad. I can feel Tom just getting annoyed with it.
Well, you know what's wild? The Buccaneers, I saw they signed a guy from the Jets and it said Bryce Hall. I was like, whoa. We got No, it's Bryce Hall we got, not Breece Hall. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's like, who's that? I have a hand in my corner, I just realized. I don't know why that's boom. Mercedes Moné's in AEW. That's a thing that happened.
That was pretty cool, I guess.
I'd also like to say this, just because I hate. People like, yeah, that was a sold out building. Now, don't get me wrong. That building was loud all night. They were boisterous. They were vocal the entire time. They were into matches. They booed what they hated, cheered what they loved. But at the same time, like, yeah, it was so jammed. It was so loud in there. The hard cam, the hard cam side where they do the TV. The lower bowl was pretty much all full, but the upper bowl was very empty. It was all tarped off. And I'm just like, everybody relax. Say it's a sold out building. They made it look good. They made it loud. But AEW still struggles to sell tickets, it seems. And I'm just like, but
no, it looks good on TV.
It did. It looks good on TV, and that's the thing that matters. That's
there's a lot of people there. I mean, it wasn't like it was. There's a lot of people. Everybody. WWE don't sell out every building either.
And I'll say this also. I mean, I know Boston is a big market town. You think of, major markets. You think of New York City, Boston, Chicago, Philadelphia, LA, Miami, maybe, or Florida in general. I've been to the TD Garden, been there twice, I think. I was there for the Royal Rumble in 2011. And then I was there for a Boston Celtics Orlando Magic game in 2010, I want to say. No, actually, I've been there 3 times. I went there 4 years later. The TD Garden, first of all, does not let you buy alcohol if you have an out-of-state license and are under the age of 25. What bullshit is that? So I went there. Yeah, I went there with my sister in 2010. I was under 25, and I thought they were just giving me shit because I was wearing a Yankee hat. They're like, no, it's our stadium. I was like, that's bullshit because Fenway Park had no problem serving me. But so 4 years later, I went to a Celtics Jazz game and I was 4 years older, and my buddy that I came with me was 4 years younger than me, and so I bought him beer. I was like, now you have to come back in 4 years to a Celtics game wearing a Yankee hat, give them shit, and buy somebody a beer.
You got to find the guys that like are walking around selling, not the people at the stand. You find the people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the statute of limitation has ended. I don't want to get somebody.
Come at me. I'm going to Boston for my bachelor party, so we'll see what happens.
At the Washington games, the football games back in the day, I used to get beer when I was like 17 from the people.
I thought you were going to say 7. I was like, Jesus.
I was 17. Yeah, there was no problem.
The point I was going to make, though, the TD Garden. Now, granted, I'm not the greatest driver in the world. I'm not the greatest, like, where to get to when I don't know my spot. Like, I can get to Yankee Stadium, no problem. I can get to Madison Square Garden, Barclays Center, no problem. But like the TD Garden, from the 2 times I went, was a pain in the ass to get to. Like New York City, all the traffic, all the intersections, it's T's. You go left and right, you go up and down.
It's a
Boston,
grid.
you're doing fucking loop-de-loops and shit, roundabouts. It's so fucking Matt Rudd, to get out of there. So. Yeah. I mean, maybe that has something to do with it. Like,
and I want to say, I mean, I might be like a bad guy. People might be like, "Oh, boo," but I'll be the heel in this situation. I don't think Sasha Banks is a draw like somebody like CM Punk or Edge or somebody like that. They banked on these. I mean, I just don't think. Yep. I mean, she's a big time. She's a big signing, and I just don't think that she's like the same level of draw as people. People are going to be like, "Oh, we got to go to the show because Sasha Banks." I mean, I guess some people might have did that, but I mean,
yep. Well, here's my problem. That I could not get excited for Sasha. I've never been a big Sasha Banks fan.
Yeah, she's fine,
but I can't get excited for an AEW women's signing because their division is such shit. Like, if you're not competing for the AEW women's world title, you're done. Like, sorry, Deonna Purrazzo, you're going to be yesterday's news in about a week. Nobody's going to care about you. She was as big. Here comes Deonna Purrazzo from Impact Wrestling, and whoop.
Like, I feel like just like honestly, like I feel like she just replaced like Jade. They gave her Jade's gimmick. She's like, you're gonna be like the boss. And what is it? What did they keep? What was CEO? See, that's what everybody
CEO. Yeah, it was so weird to hear. But CEO. I'm like,
and I don't want to come off as a hater because I mean I like Sasha Banks. She's fine. I just like I don't know. I thought the promo was like okay. I guess.
Yeah. And I'll also say this before anybody gets on me because I've just chosen violence in comment sections on.
Is anybody ever watching is wondering who is the one who commenting?
I'd like to say this. I'd like to say this. Caitlin Clark is the all-time NCAA scoring champion. Pistol Pete Maravich can go get it. Okay, pal. Also, shout out Iowa for being a #1 seed in the women's tournament. I'm here for it. Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark next year against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson is washed. I've said it. But I'm going to state this because I know a lot of people get on me because I said, like, I can't get excited about Sasha because they don't book their women's division well. At least AEW or WWE has spots for multiple women's storylines, or they can involve more than 2 women in stories. Like, at least there's the tag division, at least there is the 2 women's titles, so you can at least have 3 different storylines with what is that? Potentially 8 women at one time. You know,
Tony Khan's going to hear this and he's going to go because he's an avid listener to our show. But he's going to go, you know, I need more titles and more tournaments for these titles. Is what's going to.
The problem with Tony Khan is he's got Ring of Honor, and like he signs these people. Oh, where's the thing that I saw a graphic that somebody posted. Where is it? It's like when does AEW stop being WWE? And they showed this graphic, and this is all people in AEW that are former WWE people. And I'm just trying to quickly count this. Let's see. It's 5, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's probably like 35 people in this graphic. I love that they're including Jerry Lynn on here. They gave Jerry Lynn a top spot.
He was a Mr. JL.
Yeah, but they even gave Arn Anderson a spot in this.
All
But
right, but I mean, you can't. I don't think you can. That's not the same. I mean, WWE's been around forever. Like, I mean, of course, there's been like, I mean, it's wrestling. Of course,
yeah,
they've had everybody's been in WWE because it's been around for 100 years now. Or I don't know how long, but
exactly. And not all these people that are on here are the face of the franchise exactly. It's not like I'm just looking this over like, yes, you've got Christian and Edge right now going for it, Swerve, but how many of these people were a high-end profile in WWE? Like a lot of these people were just kind of wasted away. You could say Swerve was I mean, but also at the same time, a lot of these people are swings and misses in AEW as well. I look at this and I just see Miro,
I got divorced from his
the Hardys, Keith Lee.
Hardys are gone now, right? I heard that their contracts were up.
I heard Matt Hardy's is up soon, and he's advocating to Tony to let Jeff Hardy go. So can't wait for that 6-man ladder, that 6-team ladder match at WrestleMania. Oh, there's going to be a 7-team.
The Dudley Boys were like talking about possibly coming because they signed a Legend deal now. They're back in WWE that they might be. Maybe they're going to get. Maybe they'll drag everybody. I mean, they're not getting Edge and Christian. But going back to what you're saying, I think
I've made my point about Bully Ray multiple times.
I think AEW is doing a lot better job at like selectively hiring people now. I feel like when they first started, they were like, "Oh, this guy got cut. We're going to get him. We're going to get him." Now they don't bring like everybody in. They just, I don't know. I think they just got better. They don't hire as. I mean, they still hire a lot of people, but I feel it's not like it used to be.
Yeah, and I'll say this: like, if I'm AEW and I'm looking, okay, I can get Keith Lee when he was released from WWE, or I can get Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné when she was released from WWE. I would take Mercedes Moné because Mercedes Moné was a main event player in WWE. She main evented night one of WrestleMania 37. Keith Lee was, yes, he's a former NXT World Champion. He's a North American champion. But by the time they let him go, he was Bearcat Keith Lee, and it was hard to watch. And then they brought him into to AEW. They made you think he was going to be something. He had that run with Swerve and that feud with Swerve, and then just nothing. I always look at like, oh, AEW treats their people so much better. I give you 2 names right away that they have done no better with in AEW than WWE did, and that's Miro and Keith Lee. All day. Give me those 2 guys. They should be having 5-star classics. Keith Lee and Dijak's feud in NXT is a thing of legend, folks. Go back and watch it.
And that might say something more about them too. I feel like it might be a heel again, but saying that there's talent there that they couldn't get over on either company.
Yeah, no, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I can tell you exactly. I don't know about Keith Lee. I mean, Keith Lee's, I don't know. Maybe he's just like his persona is kind of bland or something like that. But Miro was doing all right until he went to this like God's savior of this. Like when he started doing all that, it kind of like
I just love God and my hot, sexy wife.
Yeah, like
not anymore, pal. Not anymore. Sorry to hear they separated.
Yeah, no, it sucks. But there's a certain way that Miro should have been presented, and I feel.
Meanwhile, I'd just like to know this: how the hell Jeff Jarrett keep getting screen time every goddamn week?
He's awesome. Jeff Jarrett's awesome.
You know why though? Because Jeff Jarrett is not aged. Jeff Jarrett still looks. Okay. So when he was in the Royal Rumble in I think 2020, I forget when he was in the Royal Rumble. But like Jeff Jarrett went through like a 1 or 2 year phase where he had a little bit of a gut. Happens to everyone in age. Happened to me at 35. But like Jeff Jarrett still today looks as good as he did 20 years ago when he had his feud with Sting in TNA. Like you see a lot of legends and it's sad. It really is. And I'm not saying Sting is sad. I'm not saying Jeff Jarrett. Like you see a lot of these guys wearing the oversized baggy t-shirt and they used to wear trunks, but now they're wearing sweat. Jeff Jarrett looks good. Still looks good. Can still talk. Need a new Jeff Jarrett brawler, I think. But I want it with the guitar, and I want to say, "Don't piss me off." There we go.
I would buy it, definitely.
I would. Got any other brawler news?
Yeah, we have finally another crate. I mean, I feel like maybe as you're watching this, crates were. He said they were shipping this week.
He said they were shipping this week, so look soon for a new unboxing video on this channel.
They dropped the preview. I mean, it's a mystery one again. I mean, that's how they're going to do them now, I think. But then drop the next one for 2 months away, and it is a tag team crate.
Yeah, I'll say this: I'm as someone who got the crates somewhat regularly. I'm jonesing for another crate. It's been so long. I think it was
it's smart. It's a smart thing they did because everybody feels that
very smart, because now we've and especially if you don't get the AEW crates, I think that was maybe was that the last one I opened?
Maybe I think the major one might have been the last one. Maybe I don't.
I don't.
No, I don't think. I think there was one that since then.
Yeah, no, I think
the Haku, whatever the one with the Haku in it, I think was the
King
last
Haku.
one.
Yeah, that's probably it. Because January had who was in that crate? The AEW Micro Brawler. Why can't I think of it?
Luchasaurus.
Ah, that's right. Yes, it was Luchasaurus. So, yeah, we've been waiting on crates.
Kill switch.
Yeah, so we've been waiting for a new brawler, and we're finally gonna get it. And then in the tag teams crates, we get the hint that says it's an all-star edition. Now, if we go by this, there's only been 2 tag teams ever released under the All-Star Pint Size All-Star brand, and I think we all know who we're getting. We're getting PG-13, baby. We're getting PG-13.
I hope they do like the Nation of Domination PG-13.
Oh my God! If it's PG-13, somebody will literally set fire to their house during their unboxing videos. Like Jonathan Mayer will full on just cane and boom. It's over. No, I think we're probably getting the Rock and Roll Express there. We saw your good personal. I'm pretty sure in the shadows we saw your good personal friend Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags. You watched the? Did you watch the? You watched the Earthquake Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah, I haven't seen that as far as I am now.
When I saw the Jerry Sags appearance, at first glance thought it was RVD. I really did. I was like, that RVD? No, it's Jerry Sags. But yeah, I think it's I like the mystery element of it. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Like I said, I'm excited to see this great. I haven't even looked at and as you know, like with the mystery things, like I try to forget who's on the crate. So this way it's a full mystery to me. Like I don't look at or analyze it. So
well, the last one they only announced Sting was the only
it's a Sting item. I don't even know what it is. I would assume it's a t-shirt.
There's gonna be 2 brawlers in that one too, so we'll see. I'm really
that's right. Oh my God, I forgot we get 2 brawlers.
I'm really interested to see. This is the first of like the new 5
yes.
So they got they got to go hard on this thing. So I can't wait till.
It's got to be good. They got to hit a home run. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. 2 brawlers, very very excited. Hopefully it's good.
Sting, I think Sting should still be available when this comes on.
What, the Sting Crow?
Yeah.
No, that ended like last week.
Is it over?
I'm pretty sure that's over.
Oh, I thought they drop them normally. Don't they normally come up with as soon as one? I guess they don't do that no more.
No. Remember he said like they were gonna go to like 1 or 2 a month max. I think.
I thought the Sting was so little. I know. I forgot to buy the Sting. So
I did not.
Dave's best friend Keith.
Oh God, Nick, you may have to pay for a new ACL and you got another baby on the way. You can't be doing that to yourself. You can't be doing that. Yeah, I'm not seeing Sting pre-order on here.
Well, excuse me.
Although, I mean, if you need, wow, the Scotty Goldman whatnot exclusive still available. You can still get Better Than You, baby. You can still get the Buck splatter print. You can get Evil Danhausen, Kenny Omega, One Winged Angel, and FTR.
Wow, just up there on the side right now. Wow, that's crazy.
They're breaking down the door to get in.
I bet you could go, but I'm just going to be real. You could go to the Micro Brawler fan group on Facebook and probably find them cheaper than what
you might. Any other? Just ask for Keith, and then ask for somebody else if you want it at a good price. Do we have any other news?
I mean, that's all we got for brawlers. I mean, hopefully next week we can talk about crates.
Hopefully next week we talk about crates.
Prince Nana eventually.
2 weeks. 2 weeks until Mania, I think, from when this airs.
Yeah. Mania. You know what I think that's cool about Mania? I just want to point this out. I seen the meme today that I think it said there's 14 years between these 3 matches.
15.
It was Owen Hart, or 15. Owen Hart
15.
and Bret Hart, and then it was Matt and Jeff Hardy, and then now 15 years later, it's Jimmy and Jey Uso. So
What's interesting is the heel
cool.
won of the first 2 times. So look out for Jimmy Uso, everyone.
I love
and not just on the roads.
The Owen Hart Bret Hart match is like one of my favorite matches of all time. That's like the match that made me like really like Owen Hart when I was a kid.
It was him and Coco Beware as high energy back in like 1992 that made me a big Owen Hart fan. I even sang Owen Hart a song on a home video that I made as a child, singing a nice song for him, singing a song about God. I dedicated it to Owen Hart. I don't know why. I was like 4 years old.
That was a
Patreon exclusive. Maybe I'll find that video.
I was gonna say
you can't beat me dedicating a song about God to Owen Hart at 4 years old.
I had a joke, but it's not.
Oh God, please. Maybe we should. We won't get shut down. So that's gonna do it for this episode of the Wrestling N.R.D broadcast, everyone, folks. If you wear glasses, go follow Tom's Got Glass on Instagram. Follow me, DJ DaveCTheVoice on Instagram. Go follow Nick on Facebook as the Michael Brawler fan group because that's what he does. Patreon.com/WNRDB. We need your money so that Nick can afford a new knee and college tuition and formula and diapers.
Damn it, this is the most important message I'm going to say all day. Is don't leapfrog. Leapfrog is banned for a reason. We're going to continue to ban the leapfrog.
ProWrestlingTees.com.
It's an example of what can happen when you leapfrog.
So ProWrestlingTees.com/the Wrestling N.R.D broadcast. That's nerd spelled NRD. Buy the Band the Leapfrog t-shirt. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Yeah, folks, it's the leap year. Let the year do the leaping, not That's you.
I had to leap. It was a leap year.
You are not a lord. You're not 10. Keep your feet on the ground. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check us out there, Wrestling N.R.D broadcast, WNRDB. And of course, right here on YouTube, if you haven't already done so. Easiest, freest way to support the broadcast, clicking that subscribe button down there. So, yeah, until next time, on behalf of myself, the voice, the future king of the nerds, Garrett, JP, I'm coming for you boys at WrestleMania. Can't wait. And the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.